Live stand, zeg maar. Natuurlijk dat Tobago tegen de selectie. Goré komt heel ver. Is keeper, ja, dan doet dit goed. Rom. Heeft hij schotsbloed door. Heeft het ook in Schotland geprobeerd. Goed weggedraaid voor het schot wellicht. Nee, de paas blijft ook uit. Richting Kasten. Goed doorgespeeld. In één keer. En die bal wordt van richting veranderd. En dan verdwijnt de vaart ook uit die bal. En is makkelijk voor Dale Eve dan Jamaica. Corner. Ruimte bij Kenji Goré. Die bal net niet lekker genoeg. En dan kan Samuel ermee vandoor. En daar het schot dat overgaat. Hansen. Goré. Louis zit daar meteen toen verteld. Ja, je moet echt zorgen dat je een club krijgt. Want miste hij toch een beetje. Kasten neer. Komt niet White. Ja. Terug Hansen. Mooi gespeeld. Nu balletje naar Kasten. Ja, die had moeten passen. Dat leek niet het meest in. Het Parfit Williams. Dus in de vorige wedstrijd scoren. Deze is voor Rome. Bij kan. Martin. Het schot. Toch aan de zijkant gemanoeuvreerd. Hansen. En dan gaat deze ruim voorlangs. Goré. Of ze dat vast. Met die bal van voren geweldig. Nu de lange bal. Behandeld door Obispo. Monencia. Die blijft maar bezig. Waar de bal was, een overtreding gemaakt. Ook Juninho Bacuna. Diepte loopactie. Dat is een matige. Ja, zet ze maar onder druk. Schitterende goal. Schitterende goal. Juninho Bacuna. 2-0. Schoot al eerder. Ja, natuurlijk. En dan doe je ook wat je moet doen. Obispo. Verdedigt daar. Ja, niet helemaal fair. Ja, te hard. Dat zag er wel op zich. Juninho Bacuna er even tussen. En dan maakt hij vervolgens de... Oh, en dat betekent dat hij geschorst is voor de wedstrijd tegen Jamaica. En...
Final few nervy moments. Michael Findlay naming 3 changes from round 4.
We zijn begonnen. Curaçao in het blauw. En voor Armando Obispo. Een kaart vandaag voor een van deze. Hij vanaf de rechterkant, Kenji Goré vanaf de linkerkant. Het is een stevige ingreep. Een wat lager niveau in Engeland. Nog scoorde namens Bermuda tegen Curaçao. Die speelt. Hier kent je goed. Nou, deze aanval krijgt een nieuw leven. De hand en was die arm in onnatuurlijke positie, dan gaat hij VAR ingrijpen. Schaars, deze bal moet op de stip. Bacuna voor de 1-0. Heel ijzig kalm. Heel cool en zo. Een vroege voorsprong voor Curaçao. Juninho Bacuna. Goré heeft er aan een schot. Hij maakt Noslin de volgende treffer. Dit is een stevige ingreep. En de ene tegenstander waar je echt heel erg zagrijnig van hoeft te worden. Maar nu krijgt hij weer zijn kans. Live stand, zeg maar. Trinidad Tobago tegen de selectie. Goré komt heel ver. Is keeper, ja, dan Van Eyma doet dit goed. Heeft hij schotsbloed door de aderen lopen. Heeft het ook in Schotland geprobeerd. Goed wegdraait voor het schot wellicht. Nee, de paas blijft ook uit richting Kasten. Goed doorgespeeld. In één keer. En die bal wordt van richting veranderd. En dan verdwijnt de vaart ook uit die bal. En is makkelijk voor Dale Eve dan Jamaica. Corner. Daar is de ruimte bij Kenji Goré. Die bal net niet lekker genoeg. Een luie bal, maar iets. Dan kan Samoa ermee vandoor. En daar het schot dat overgaat. Zo Jansen. Goré. Louis zit daar meteen toen verteld. Ja, je moet echt zorgen dat je een club krijgt. Want miste die toch een beetje. Kasteneer. Komt niet voorbij Dwight. Ja. Terug Hansen. Mooi gespeeld. Nu balletje naar Kastneer. Ja, die had moeten passen. Dat leek niet het meest ingewikkelde. Het Parfit Williams. Dus in de vorige wedstrijd scoorde. Deze Rome bij kan.
Yep.
Martin. Dit schot toch aan de zijkant gemotiveerd. Hansen en dan gaat deze er ruim voorlangs. Goeie. Of zit dan vast. Want die bal van vooraan is ook niet geweldig.
Ja.
Nu de lange bal. Behandeld door Obispo. Monencia. Die blijft maar bezig. Waar de bal was, een overtreding gemaakt. Op Juninho Bacuna. Diepte loopactie. Dat is een matige. Ja, zet ze maar onder druk. Schitterende goal. Schitterende goal. Juninho Bacuna.
Have to watch this team carefully.
2-0. Schoot al eerder. Ja, natuurlijk. En dan doe je ook wat je moet doen. Obispo. Verdedigt daar. Nou, niet helemaal fair. Ja, te hard. Dat zag er wel op zich. Juninho Bacuna er even tussen. En dan maakt hij vervolgens de... Oh, en dat betekent dat hij geschorst is voor de wedstrijd tegen Jamaica. Binnendoor. En uithalen. Matig schot. Juninho Bacuna. Goede. Dan kun je onderkomen. Hier de bal van Florade. Obispo. Een doeltrap. Stevige in. Nieuw Bacuna. Ja, nog maar een keer schieten. Deze is geplaatst. En hier kwam deel Yves Wiljo Bacuna. En deze valt dus daar. Zitten. Leandro Bacuna. Sambo doet ook mee. Krijgt die bal. Sambo. Schiet op. Keeper Deel Yves. Sambo. Voorzet eruit gehaald door Sontje Hansen.
I thought Jamaica can beat this team with this. Trust me. Yeah, for real. We not lie about that. Them playing very good football, you know. But to be honest with you, Jamaica can match them and beat them. If we really decided to play, this team here cannot match us. Trust me. They cannot match us if we decided to play some good football. Yeah? But I must first say congratulations to the Reggae Boys before me get into my discussion today. Zin, because most people before the game we all accepted a draw. That's the least we wanted from the game. Yeah? But based on the fact that Curacao get the job done by scoring as much goal as they needed to advance over the Reggae Boys in case they got the draw in the final run if Jamaica fail to get the 3 points from Trinidad. Yeah? So, with all of that said, we can get into the Trinidad and Jamaica game firstly. Yeah? I must congratulate the coaching staff for the way how we see they are trying to do stuff where we always bash them about it and we don't really see much people come and give them credit for that. For example, the change that they made with Dexter Lambakisa and bringing in Oldgate. Many people view it that he should have started Lambakisa. But if you listen to the press conference, the speech that the coach gave, he totally state that they made a couple of changes based on yellow cards. Yeah? And to me, the most vital game out of the two would be the last game at home. So I would reserve players for that game. So I must give them thumbs up for that. Yeah? Where positioning the team is concerned, playing against Trinidad. Most people don't take those things in consideration. You can lose a game based on the way how lose your team in the game before that game. And I think they managed the team quite well by resting players and keeping awareness of the card situation that the players find themselves in. So I must give them a thumbs up where that is concerned. Yeah? Based on performance now, for me, I think that we were a little bit too cautious and going forward. I think if we had pressed more, especially in the last quarter of the game, to me, I didn't like the way how the last 3 changes we made, how the substitutes apply themselves to the game. For example, even Whisper. Whisper have this drive whenever I receive the ball. Whenever I'm take off, whether 2 or 3 players ahead of him just go with it. Yeah? I've seen in the game where most of the time him get a ball we can take on 2 players. Sometimes even 1 player just go across and him just check and pass the ball back inside. So I think them things that come from the dressing room, you know. Yeah. Directions were given to the players them. I think the team reserve a lot in that Trinidad game to give us a show coming Tuesday in the National Stadium. So we have to get that 3 points at home. We can't come this close to go through the front doors at the World Cup the biggest football tournament in the entire universe. And we choose to take the road at the back door. It cannot work. So we have to stamp a class if we want to be the giants for the Caribbean. And if we want to challenge the leaders of the CONCACAF for a spot up there. We have to can get by this team. And handsomely too. You understand? Yeah, if we put all cylinders forward, we beat this team here with ease, bro. Hard fight. But the result are going to make it look easy. If we do the right thing. Yeah? And the field, again, CFAS did a good job. You know, congratulations again to CFAS. And this is how football treat you. CFAS, maybe I think sometimes him feel like him should have get some more goals based on the way how him perform. But I know that if him assist, him will get goals and he will get some vital ones. Yeah, that goal was a vital, very vital one to Jamaica World Cup dreams. Yeah, so big up again to CFAS. Yeah, Demar Reggae. I don't think Demar Reggae did comfortable in the position that he was playing. I don't know. That's just my take at it. Yeah, I think that he could have contributed more to the game. But hats off again to the entire team. Hats off to Demar Reggae team effort, just the same. Square a nice ball. We got a goal from it, but only for it to be disallowed by VAR. And I'm not really saying or bashing them to the fullest. Yeah, but in other games, events like that in a game where the game paused for a moment to get a result, they always show us the final result in the games. They say they use a line, they always show you that line where they draw and show you the marginal difference. And I didn't see that throughout that VAR examination of our goal. So, I still think that them rob we, Jaja. But we have to just pick up the pieces and move from this. And I say big up the Trini Posse them same way, you know. Yeah? Because you have to stand up and fight. Once there's a possibility, you have to fight for it. So I never expect Trinidad to give the Reggae boys an easy game either. Because we always have a rivalry between us for who are the man for the Caribbean. So hats off to them, very good game them play. Yeah? But Jamaicans make us step up to the plate now and deliver the super game where we audience with 35,000 fans fill stadium we want to see. You understand? So make we see if Bermuda can stand up to, if Costa Rica can stand up to that judgment. You understand? So players, we don't have no players. We only say come out, come put in more energy in the game. You understand? This is a final. You understand? This is a World Cup game. So come represent like the World Cup started. Yeah, the final? Yeah, because the qualifications them are World Cup. You understand? It's just a lesser round. But going into the finals, let us play this first round of games like a final and get across the finish line. You understand? Bring back the 98 joy to Jamaica. And we need it in a time like this. After this passing of Melissa. Come on, man. We have to get it done. You know, we work hard. You know, we have to say to we injured players, speedy recovery. You know, we can't say a bounce back of Leon Bailey. No, he's trying hard. Don't know the problem. But Leon Bailey keep on getting injured. So, I don't know if there's going to be a World Cup for him. If them not fix this problem we might have. So, that is a thing where we have to take note of too. Because I've seen where the YouTubers ruffling and baffling about the team, and some of the players them where we want to see in the team. I'm just praying that when the time comes, they can be selected for the World Cup squad based on injuries and stuff like that. So we have to just keep with fingers crossed, so the clubs them and the national team manage the players them well so that we can have them for the World Cup. Because this is not a if. We have to beat Curacao and prove what the world think of Jamaica, that we are the best in the Caribbean. Yeah? And can be the best in CONCACAF. See it? Simple. Right, they say it there. At this point where we reach, it's all about good management type players and the players them who get the opportunity to shine. Go and shine. Go and play at the best of your ability. Yeah? Take the club situation out of your mind and know that you are representing for Jamaica in the final leg of the World Cup qualifier. So we got to put out everything that it takes for us to cross the line. You understand? So we've been here, get whole heap of beating with the team, you know, whole heap of frustration, you know, many people's die-hearted supporters, you know, scream their lungs out, you know, get crazy, you know, can't hold back the emotion, so they spill it out. So come on, players, let's give those fans a great reason to spill the emotions and do it in joy. You understand? So we are say fire up the thing for the reggae boys, them and make the thing work. Cause you know, Alta J have to come here and make my little say. And we have to deliver reggae boys. We have to do it. You understand? At 20 odd years, we haven't been back to the World Cup, bro. So let's do it. And fans, make we go black up the stadium and make we hope and pray we have a fit team going in Tuesday. You know, because you know injuries can come within training, you know. Other players are traveling with injury, especially Richard King. Hopefully Richard King is fit and ready to play the final game, you know. But as me tell you, everybody's supposed to be prepared at the top of the game. Anybody at all, any 11 the coach pick, go out there, go give we 100%. And coach, don't be afraid to pull players when you see that they have gave their best and run out of steam in a den tank. Give somebody else a shot at it. You understand? If we're trying with one player and it not work, change our next player. And as me said that change our next player, the last game we play against Trinidad, I didn't see Demari Gray and Cephas, or I should say Cephas, changing wings as he normally do in games. You know, so we have to try new stuff. Try, no stop try. No, we don't want to play for 15 minutes or do something and it not work, and we continue for the next 10 minutes. You know, make we try some stuff after every 15 minutes. That's what it requires. Yeah, and the basic, keep the concentration up in the first 15 and keep the concentration even higher in the last 15 minutes of the game. You understand? And defenders, be more sharper in the box. Try not to get flat foot at any time. If you have to push a shoulder, push a head to get the ball away, get the ball away. You understand? And make sure every tackle within the box and around the area, we try to get the ball, not the player. You understand? So, Jamaicans, we this, you know, next World Cup we're looking at. So, we are say, hats off again to the boys for bring we this far. You understand? And we are get to like the half hour mark of the show. we no plan for stay too long, you know. But YouTubers, big up on yourself. You guys do a great job. You understand? Make a call out and make can see where the platformers them a get into themselves and them realize and they start to do better where bashing each other is concerned. You understand? But we are call out two main persons, you know, where me personally would have liked to say then stop bash each other and try come together and do the right stuff to bring Jamaica on top of this football in really. You know? Cranky. Calling out. And a maverick. Yeah. We don't have to beat each other for no thoughts about the sport or even a speech when nobody make towards. We don't need to stop bash each other and just know say your opinion and my opinion is my opinion. And the floor is still open for you to challenge me with my opinion and we do it in a respectful way. You understand? This tear down thing here, we need to stop it. You understand? Yeah. And you have some of the shows them where we watched on a daily basis. Some of them based on topic are so we watch them. You know? But as soon as we start to watch them, you start to lose that energy based on the presentator, the way they deliver. As if it's very personal for them. You understand? Most of the time they don't try to fix the problem, they try to make it worse by bashing the players and saying stuff that tarnish the players and their family and fans as well. The man them need to cut it out completely. I've seen where you guys are trying to do better since my previous video about this particular topic, YouTubers and how they angle the space. And I think the band that JFF squeeze them with for a little while help open their eyes. You know, you guys must be the backing tool for the JFF. Yeah. Deliver where you guys can share info with the JFF and the JFF share info with you guys. You know, certain things you want to come and bash them with publicly. Call for a private meeting with the YouTubers and put on a point forward and see if you can fix it from this before you come publicly with it. That's what me I cry for. A more professional way of vlogging about with football. See? Because the item do a great job. You know, the item do a great job, but it can be better and be more informative towards people. You know, I would like to see my YouTubers, especially the ones them who tap into the Reggae Boyz football at a strong level, do more research on our opponents them whenever we are play them, the players them, and try to do shows and break down we opponent players them strength and weakness, because it doesn't matter how good is a player. Lionel Messi have a weakness. Cristiano Ronaldo have a weakness where if you taunt him with that show out a game, you can get him off. See? So those are the things I think the YouTubers fear try to attack. Get more classy with your work and start to interviews players from other countries where play for teams where we likely to play in our region. Try to know more about our opponents, because we already know about our team, our weakness and where we want to reach. Yeah? So I want to see that when I sit at home and want to watch local football, get some news about local players, get some news about Reggae Boys or Reggae Girls. I'm seeing where my vloggers are break down with opponent them daily, team itself and individual players and each team. That would be good. Because when we break down our players and our team, we make it much easier for the opponent to come and play us. So make we switch around the thing now and see how well it help we. You understand? Yeah. For example, when me just start this show, me say me I go watch some highlights on the game with Bermuda and Curacao. Yeah. At least see if me can see some things as strength or weakness we can help my team. You understand? I need to see my local vloggers and the international ones too who present to us local football. Yeah? Bring us some of them things there. Break down other teams so we make us say we know work. We know help the national team them time there. You see me? We're not supposed to help them down, we're not supposed to help them up, bro. See? And next level with the reasoning, cause I mean alone over here reason, but what we are saying factual, we don't even have to write down what we want to say. We can just speak from the back of our head. You see me? Yeah. I've seen where we are trying to rotate players, yeah, in different areas to play. And I've seen some position and some players where I think sometimes we should try some different way representing for the team. Yeah. For example, we are quarrel about with midfield and the way how the midfield play. And I think that with these same crop of players, we can get a good feel up and run if we focus on the right setup we want them to play. Yeah. And I've seen something very unique about the national team. I've seen where we're not playing to the strength of the team. We are more trying to balance the team. And I think that is one of the things that are affecting us. Based on these crop of players that I've seen so far, we have a very attacking team. Yeah? And I've seen where our coach, or even the vloggers, them when they pick their team, they are trying to pick the team to balance it. We have a good strike team and as much good defense. But listen me now. We have a solid goalkeeper and two solid reserve. Okay? We have capable enough central defenders in the team. We have good wing backs and we have good right back. Yeah? Make we play to with strength, attacking at all times. The only time we're supposed to play a low block game is when they come bigger teams than us. And we still have a strong way. It's not going to develop team. Are them players really? Yeah. Midfield. Yeah. And we lose signal, trust me. I don't know if I can record the signal and the lost my signal. Alright. Again, don't it? No. See it now. If we're up on again. Ish.